Apparently, ENHYPEN is going to have a tour again? You gotta be kidding me. I literally made... Okay, it's not like I made a video, they shouldn't do it anymore. I literally made a video about how I think they're overworking, but I'm not even surprised. I saw some comments saying, at the same time, the ENHYPEN boys always talk about how much they love their job and they want to keep working hard. Oh, I want to talk about this then. Someone in the comment section said, we shouldn't feel bad for them because they get paid a lot. Do you guys agree with that comment? In my opinion, that is such a shallow level thinking. Oh, you get paid a lot, so it's fine. So first of all, money is simply a reward. It never works as 100% justification. And everyone knows that there's things that are more important than money. And here's another thing is that you really think that these K-pop idols are doing it purely for the money? And you might be like, Hyosang, you're right. You know, why are you getting fooled by these company and these fake advertisement? They don't care about the fans. They only do it for the money. That is so not true. That is so not true. If you actually follow with the way ENHYPEN tours or they do their content, or just not just ENHYPEN, but any of these K-pop idols do their stuff, it's really not about the money. If I'm being honest, I don't know if every idol feel the same way or every human feel the same way. Once you start to make enough, then the reason is no longer money. Maybe in the beginning when they're poor, maybe in the beginning, money might have been the reason. But as you go down the route, it just becomes like a matter of like passion and love towards fans. Guys, here's the thing. If BTS makes a comeback this time, are they really going to make so much money that they never touched in their life? Nah, like they already have all the money in the world they need. It's same thing with Stray Kids, same thing with ENHYPEN. Guys, they literally have more money than ever. They're not doing it for money anymore. I promise. I really promise. I'm not gonna say money is completely irrelevant, but their motivation is probably elsewhere. Sometimes it's not even fans. You know what it also is? The reason why they need to make money is not just so that they could buy a rich house, but imagine a group like ENHYPEN. There is literally hundreds and thousands of people who are working under ENHYPEN. So the only people you see are ENHYPEN, but there's the staff who carry the cameras, there's the staff who edit their videos, there's the staff who clear the benches. It's like a company. So everyone makes living from this group called ENHYPEN. So if ENHYPEN all of a sudden say, I don't want to do this, then these hundred thousands of people lose their job. So not only do they have responsibility as a musician to show their music to fans, they also have the responsibility to support living for these people who work for them. So they're not even like a free body. They could quit anytime. Imagine the other way around. Imagine you work under HYBE. Imagine you work for ENHYPEN and then you have a kid to feed, you have like parents to support. One day you go to work and your artist is like, I think I'm gonna retire. You could go home. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm unemployed? So that's the reason. They can't stop just because they want to. And as a result, that's why they get paid so much, because everyone knows that they can't stop anymore. At least you gotta reward them with the right amount of money, because that's the only thing that you could really do. Guys, I'm having this serious talk. What are you guys talking about in chat? Like, I'm having this like important talk. What are you guys talking about? Like, I see more of Han than Ian. Hyosang looks like Hyosang. He can't look like every member of Stray Kids. Or he could be a mix. Nah, Hyosang does not look like any of these idols. Guys, okay, this is totally irrelevant, but I'm still gonna talk about it. I guarantee I've never seen a K-pop idol that looks like me. I look like Jeje. There's a Korean female newscaster / entertainer named Jeje. I look exactly like her. Search up Jeje on Google. We look identical. I always think of it as a compliment when you guys say, oh, Hyosang look like someone. Guys, nobody in Korea says that to me. When I go to Korea, nobody's gonna say I look like idol. Guys, I look like nothing. I look like just a Korean boy. No, here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying, this is not me going like, can you stop being offensive and saying I look like someone else? No, guys, it's not even that. I'm just not that good looking. Like, I'm just I'm just not that good looking to even resemble any of the idols. Guys, I'm not gonna say I'm ugly. I'm fine with the way I look. But idols are like extremely, extremely handsome people. Guys, I wasn't even the handsome looking guy in my classroom. Even in my classroom, okay, totally separate topic. When I was in middle school, I had a middle school dance where 7 of my friends and a bunch of other girls, we went to the school dance. And after the school dance, we had like a little hangout time. And one of the guys said, hey, the girl's name was Nicole. This is not even fake name. It was actually Nicole. Nicole, can you rank the guys in the looks starting from 1 to 7? Guess what rank I was? Guess what rank? I was rank 7. I was rank 7. To the point where after the ranking was done, my friend David came up to me and be like, Hosang, like, don't mind. Like, she doesn't actually mean it. She doesn't mean it. Like, bro, like, you're definitely way better looking than like him and him. Like, at most, like, you're at least like rank 5. There were 7 dudes there, by the way. So, anyway, sorry to share my short story. Going back to ENHYPEN going on tour again, I think the only thing we could do is sort of support them. And I think the only thing fans could do is don't put additional stress on these artists, such as, number 1, like fan calls. Have you guys seen those fan calls lately? I think I saw one with Le Seraphim Hyunjin, where this girl was reading like this paragraph about how the idol was disappointing her. And I'm like, and the idol was just sitting there like, okay, bye, thank you. And I was like, what is this? What is the situation? Yeah, the Yunjin one. She was like, thank you. You guys want to know a crazy thing? I'm not even idol. I'm not even famous, right? At the same time, I get those DMs. Earlier, when I was reading DMs, I was reading the funny ones. But I don't know if you guys know, once in a while, I get really, really long DMs about, Hyosang, I think you're showing a love interest in this, blah, blah, blah. You need to like make sure you give like attention to me as a viewer, blah, blah, blah. Even I get those. So imagine how much of those idols are getting. You know what I mean? If I'm getting this, imagine what they're getting. Obviously, most of my fans are nice, so I rarely ever get them, but they're like international stars. So number 1, we shouldn't do as a fan is to pressure those idols. Number 2 is you should stop making beef and drama with other fandoms. Okay, I'm just like making an example. Imagine Engine starts a beef with like Icon or armies on Twitter. As an ENHYPEN member, their work is already stressful. When they find out there's a beef on Twitter, imagine how they would feel. They'll be like, how would they feel like? So, like, you being mature and you making sure you leave nice comments and things like that is ultimately going to allow the idols to not stress out. Guys, they're already stressed with their comebacks and they're already stressed with their tours. Imagine if they have to deal with that. Like sasengs, beef, cancel. Last thing, I just want to say this last thing. I don't think ENHYPEN is majorly canceled for anything right now, but I just want to say, guys, this might be a little bit controversial to say. Eventually, there might be a time where ENHYPEN get accused with something. It might be true, it might not be true, but when that happens, and if you think you're Engine right now, you should be ready to believe them and trust them. Doesn't matter what other social media or people say. So many people fail to do this nowadays. They act like they're a fan, and the next second they see a news article, then they're like, oh my gosh, I feel betrayed. I'm no longer their fan. That's not a fan behavior. You need to trust them, and even if they did something wrong, you need to be the first one to sort of accept their wrongness. If you as a fan don't do that, who's gonna do it? So I don't like the situation where whenever there's some controversy with idols, the first one to tear them apart is their own fans. How bad would the idols feel like? Gotta ride or die, exactly. So obviously, I seen some people supporting like criminals. You guys know what I'm talking about. Have you guys ever went online and see people supporting like Seungri or Tae? Like guys, with these criminals, that's not it. Like that's a little bit too much. But I think unless it's some absolutely crazy thing, you need to believe them. You need to, I don't know if I should bring in BTS on this. You guys remember when Suga fell off a scooter? Guys, I don't understand. I'm not saying what he did was correct, but have you seen that video of like how he was on the scooter and then he fell? When people are canceling him for that, like wild driving in the city, BTS Suga drunk driving. And I saw the video, I was like, are they serious right now? This is what fans are like turning their back for? Imagine guys, imagine you're Suga. You write songs all night long. You dance until your bone breaks. Everything. You do everything. Like, you give everything. And then on your way home, you ride your scooter. And then people are like, this criminal. You know, like, I think it's just, I think that's not even, like, I didn't even get mad. I thought it was just funny. It's just straight up funny. It's just, yeah. So, I know in our world right now, everyone just wanna pick on the most dramatic drama and they just wanna cancel someone immediately as soon as possible. But I, personally, at least with homies, like at least with the people who watch my stream and my YouTube and stuff like that, at least I want people here to only have like right mentality and condolences and forgiveness and things like that. So I don't know if you realize, I've been also banning people on my own YouTube. What I mean is, I've been banning people who come in and they start saying like toxic things towards other fandoms. I've been banning them because those people don't help. They're no use for my channel. Like they come in and I saw this comment saying like, oh, like they didn't deserve a award or they're the worst group ever, blah blah blah. Those are the cancers of society. Once those comments come in, it ruins the mood of the people who enjoyed watching the video. Like you already enjoyed the video and you ever scroll down and you get disappointed by the comment section? Like you thought the video was nice and then the comments are like, actually, you're wrong. They deserve hate. What do you mean they deserve hate? Go to your whatever other places that you belong. I'm not gonna keep you in my stream. So if I was only going for views, I would have sort of encourage those behavior because you know it gets real views when people start fighting. But at the same time, I'm not really interested in that. So I'm used to seeing every group gets hate. I think eventually getting hate probably means you're getting popular. So eventually, if I ever get hate, that probably means like I'm becoming popular. You know how I know I'm not popular? Nobody hates me. It's like I don't get hate comments on my YouTube. Everyone is nice to me. That's a proof that I'm a small artist. We hate you all the time. Yeah, me and Hyomis, we have some beef. Number one hater right here. Kiz is number one hater to the point where they even wrote a diss track. They wrote a whole rap. No, you're just too lovable. I don't think I'm that good of a person. I'm actually very... Guys, don't mistake me. If you feel that way, then you're being tricked by me right now. Because I'm a okay person. I'm like, alright. You know the guy in your 3rd grade classroom that you don't really remember the name that he was sitting next to you? Like, I'm like about as good as that guy. You guys just haven't seen... Okay. There are days where I say things and you guys are like, Hyo-sang, I'm genuinely disappointed in you. But you know the reason why we're still surviving is because they come back later and they kind of forgive me. So... You know, like I said I'm gonna send the photo cards one time. And it took me about like 1.5 years to send them out. And Hyomis just waited there patiently. They just waited there the whole time. I only have you and the Hyomis. Come here, loves. Come here. There was a 1 week where Hyo low-key PMO, so I didn't join. That actually happens a lot. You know how sometimes certain Hyomis disappear for a little bit and come back? It's because I make certain Hyomis mad. Do you know, when I lost so many of the Hyomis, I had an argument about Taylor Swift using a private jet. And then I didn't agree with a lot of the Hyomis. And after that conversation, like 20 Hyomis left. Here's the thing, I don't even like Taylor Swift that much. I'm not even a Swiftie. Like bunch of people, like we were fighting over environment, and so many people left. Oh, so after that we didn't mention Taylor Swift for a while. No, like we're talking about it funny now, but at the time, here's the thing, like that's how you know. If you know me now versus then, I was really immature, because now if something like that would happen, I would just kind of be like, I'm sorry guys, like, you know, I think I'm a little overheated, like let me come back tomorrow, or, you know, let me move on. At the time, I wouldn't move on. Like I wouldn't move on, and I would like keep arguing, and it just kept getting escalated more and more. You're stubborn? I really am stubborn. I'm very stubborn. Because when you get famous, people are going to do some digging and you're going to be doomed. That's fine. It's my own consequences. What am I going to do about it?